right, hi. Hello. Welcome. Greetings. Bienvenue. Willkommen. Welcome. Hi, I'm Gage. It's me, it's Gage. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Can you believe it? Thursday once again. And boy howdy, do we have some shit to get up to in the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? Final Fantasy XIV. HEAVENSBUN. A Realm Reborn. Stormblood. Shadowbringers. Endwalker. I don't know why I'm doing this accent. Critically acclaimed MMORPG, Final Fantasy XIV. It's time for some more Shark Stream of that game. Mitty, are you trying to get up on the PS5? Do you want help? Hold on. You want help getting up on the PS5? Here. I will help. I will help you, my doctor. There you go. You didn't really have a good jumping off point for that. I got shit all over my ship. Just completely blocking it away. There you go. You're on the PS5. Feel good? Yeah? So, not a whole lot to talk about with regards to 14 today. We got the 6.58 update recently. No serious new content. They took off some limitations on gear acquisition for the most recent raid. That's basically the long and short of it. But word on the street is that we're going to be getting some announcements coming up. PAX East is this weekend. Friend of the stream and housemate JB Opal is actually there right now. I am immensely jealous. PAX East was always my jam, being somebody who grew up in Boston, went to the very first one. Proud to say I went to the very first PAX East convention in Boston, back when it was at the Heinz Convention Center. That's Hynes, not Heinz. They changed convention centers, but really it's for the best. Like, the Heinz is fine and everything, but also, like, it's kind of small compared to the place I was held at after that, which I'm pretty sure is the same place it's being held at now. But, big Final Fantasy XIV panel coming up this weekend on Saturday, I believe. Folks are speculating we might be getting the release date for Dawn Trail dropped. Which I would genuinely be pretty surprised about. Like, dropping the release date at a US convention panel? That seems wild to me. I got popcorn that I'm munching. Sorry, give me a second. But we won't have any information on that until Saturday, which of course means that I won't have the opportunity to talk about it on stream until next Thursday. As for what we're going to be doing today, though, so last week while I was on break, hold on. Last week, while I was on break, last week, while I was on break, The iGuild Stork Egg Time, not TOS violating edition. Whoa. But last week while I was on break, they started up a new event. Now, some of the events that they have in spring are Little Ladies Day, which I think is White Day? If I'm correct, I'm really not 100% sure. I don't know what the contemporary equivalent of Little Ladies Day would be in real life. Some of these are easy enough. All Saints Wake is Halloween. Heaven's Turn is New Year's. Fucking... What's the other one? Starlight Celebration is Christmas. Hatching Tide is Easter. Valentine's Day is Valentine's Day. I don't know what Little Ladies Day is, though. But there's Little Ladies Day and then there's Hatching Tide. And, I guess this year, they decided to just combine the two into one event. So we have the Little Ladies Day and Hatching Tide event. Where the holidays come together, combine their powers in order to defeat all other holidays. You know, like in Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what happened in that movie, right? Maybe International Women's Day? Maybe! Maybe! Shout out to women! But in addition to that, you may notice we've actually got a new thumbnail. This thumbnail is temporary, only in part because I'm not going to be playing as Dark Knight for the next couple streams. Because for the next couple streams, we're going to be doing the Shadow of Mach questline, which is the Alliance raid for Heavensward. Basically, you know, we've done Alliance raids before. It's 24 people all get together to beat the shit out of a series of bosses. Here's the thing. The only Alliance raids I'm super comfortable with tanking are the near raids, which is weird, right? Like, that was like endgame Shadowbringers stuff. But like, I played those particular raids so much trying to get like gear pieces that by the end of it, I was just like, yeah, I can comfortably DPS or tank these raids. I have no such confidence with literally any other, what's the word I'm looking for? Alliance raids. So, for, Shadow of Mach, I am going to be playing... I didn't want to go into Shadow of Mach as, like any of my other DPS, but thankfully, I have Machinist, another class that was introduced in Heavensward, already up to level 90. Because I needed to have a ranged physical DPS to do the role quests for Endwalker. But that ended up maybe being my least favorite series of role quests. I have issues with the game's treatment of Yotsuyu, which I'll talk about when we get to Stormblood. And by that metric, I have issues with Hien as a character. But, again, that's Stormblood stuff. We're not going to worry about that right now. I have two things to decide on and can't make up my mind. Hello, friend Lucas. What are these two things? Little Ladies Day is a cherished Eorzean tradition that honors the sacrifices made by the island princes of medieval times. It's a day to express gratitude and admiration for the strong, independent women who shaped the realm. Shout out to women. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the Little Ladies Day and Hatching Tide event, and then following that up with probably just the first leg of Shadow of Mach, Void Arc. First, Unicorn Overlord, Xbox version or PS5 version, which would give me the best resale value if I've ever sold it after playing. I'm not sure. I guess you would need to take a look at like what Vanillaware games tend to go for resale for each particular game. Little Ladies Day is an annual event in Final Fantasy XIV themed after the Japanese holiday Hinamatsuri, counterpart of the Doll Festival event from Final Fantasy XI. Celebrated under the premise of the Eorzean Legend of the Lost Lady, the players can obtain different rewards based on the festivities theme. Oh. Yeah, I remember there's like a bunch of holidays in Japan that they don't have in the US, and that they delayed airing certain Pokemon episodes because of. Like Children's Day. Like, there's a whole Pokemon episode about Children's Day in, like, the very first season, and I remember seeing that as, like, Pokemon episodes you'll never see in the US. Like, Mega Man Legends or Pandemonium Playlet? Mega Man Legends. I'm gonna make that decision for you. Mega Man Legends. Oh god, there's more. Okay. Hinamatsuri, also called Doll's Day or Girl's Day, is... I'm gonna get the game started here. Hold on. Just don't mind her. Hinamatsuri, also called Doll's Day or Girl's Day, is a religious, Shinto, holiday in Japan, celebrated on the 3rd of March each year. Platforms covered with a red carpet material are used to display a set of ornamental dolls representing the emperor, empress, attendants, and musicians in traditional court dress of the Heian period. Heian? 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 There is your history. Hashtag not my history. Hey, it's all of our history. It's world history. Japan still has emperors, don't they? Don't they? Like, it's way more of a figurehead than, like, the king or queen is. Speaking of which... how about those royals? Hey? Do we know what's going on yet? We know the king's not dead. They had to go out of their way specifically to tell people, hey, the king is still very much alive, despite being in early stages of cancer, and seeking treatment via herbs and potions. Like, he's some kind of, like, JRPG character. The wife of one of the princes may or may not be missing / dead / divorcing? Do we know yet? Have they made that announcement? I don't know what's going on. Until I see King Charles on TV holding up a current day edition of the newspaper, I refuse to believe that he is not super dead. I just can't care. The only reason I care is because I think it would be absolutely fucking hilarious if 2 British monarchs died within my lifetime. I think that would be a lot of fun. Alright, let's get the chat blocker up. So here we are. It's raining. Wait, hold up. Shit, I went the wrong way. Hold on. Wait. I need to turn off the volume on the TV. There we go. Oh, the Gridania... the Gridania entrance is over here. She's okay, don't worry about it. She's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. By the way, that host from that podcast I listened to has subbed, so I guess he'll be playing at his leisure. Oh, cool. A lot of Royals drama. There was a memorial for Princess Diana that Harry and William appeared at separately. Like, Harry specifically showed up the moment Willie left. Harry's the one living in exile, right? I make that sound way more dramatic than it is. They didn't speak when King Charles was sick either. I don't think Harry visited Charles. Good for him, honestly. They are, but they aren't. INK the details. Yeah, I think, if I recall correctly, like, the practical application here for this is that, oh, did my package get delivered? Oh, shit, my package got delivered. I might need to go down and get that. The practical application of this, as I understand it, is that he has effectively given up his place in the line of succession unless literally every other eligible member of his family dies. As I understand it. He's basically the nameless king from Dark Souls 3. It's like Dark Souls. The Charles friends call him Chuck. King Charles? Probably not. Uncle Chuck from the Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comics? Maybe. Alright. So we got the Royal Seneschal. Harry and Meghan came forward about abuse from the royal family and how they kind of threw Meghan under the bus a lot, similar to what's happening to Kate and what happened to Diana. Oh yeah, absolutely. Ah, come to enjoy the hatching tide. I don't know why I'm giving this voice. Come to enjoy the hatching tide festivities, have you?
Hatching tide has come once more, and I dare say we may have outdone ourselves this time. It all hinges on whether we can see Mistress Alipo's dream realized.
Always fun to talk to an Aliapo. They've been very open about how the royal family will do and say anything to protect the crown. Yeah, that makes sense.
Welcome, my friend. I take it the hatching tide decorations have caught your eye? Oh, Eigild, is that really you? I had hoped I might see you again, but I did not dare assume. Nonetheless, it warms my heart that you are eager to revel in hatching tide once more. This year, it was again a dream that sparked my imagination. A dream of a Gubu, massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage where else but in Ul'dah, so many moms away.
Hey, Julie, Ul'dah doesn't exactly have really good, track records with Gubus in the city. I'm just saying. Another scandal. Kate's millionaire uncle is going to be on Celebrity Big Brother. Apparently he's a major playboy and has a problem with keeping his mouth shut. Oh, that'll be fun. Give me one moment. I'm actually going to go get that package right now. Alright, I'm back. I'm glad everybody's enjoying the Billy Hatcher music. Also, one of Kate's family members unalived... Oh. Yeesh. I'm going to be real. When I was glancing at chat as I was sitting down, I thought that said unveiled, and I'm just like, they unveiled themselves? And then when I went to actually read it out loud, I'm just like... Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna rip open this package here. Let's see what quality state the used game is in. Oh, this is actually really good quality. It does have like a big price tag sticker on the back. Let's check the disc. Disc is a little smudged, but might be able to do something about that. On our some doctors are getting investigated for maybe breaching Kate's privacy during her hospital stay, like looking at her records and she wasn't their patient. HIPAA violations. HIPAA! I will have to test this later. This is a game that I'm probably going to play on my alternate weeks when Catbull isn't on. Whatever the UK equivalent of HIPAA is. It's HIPAA in it. They could potentially face disciplinary action for any breach of data and may be charged with a criminal offense by the data protection watchdog and face an unlimited fine if they are found to have unlawfully accessed her records. Oh, fun. I feel like the royals are only really useful to the world when they're making asses of themselves, generally speaking.
Unlimited wine.
Wreathed in radiant flowers of pink, the darling Gubu held in her hands an egg decorated most lavishly. Egg! And there is but one time of year when the sandy brown of that city is accented by peach blossoms in full bloom. Yes, I speak of Little Ladies' Day. The message of Mistress Aliopo's dream was clear. Combine the spirit of Hatching Tide and Little Ladies' Day to create the most exciting day that jewel of a city has seen. Naturally, we sought out those in charge of the event and brought our proposal before them.
'Tis a pleasure as always. Oh, God. I started doing the voice. I'm just like, oh, God, I'm going to have to fucking commit to this. 'Tis a pleasure as always, Igeld. I see ours is not the only celebration which can boast of your selfless assistance. Okay. Mistress Aliopo's proposal was quite unprecedented, and so confident was she in her vision that she had already secured the services of a performer and his Gubu companion before meeting with us. I regret to say not all in Uldar share in her conviction. Many doubt the safety of such an act, which has brought our plans for Little Ladies' Day to a standstill. Yeah, I can't really blame them. Mitty, I've got all 3 cats in the room, which means 3 unique opportunities for little furry creatures to get in my way. The trepidation is not without cause, mind you. Some 15 years ago, a supposedly tame Gubu ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm. That's 10 years before the calamity. That's actually an event that you see in an Echo Vision in 1.0. Little fun fact for you. It's what killed Minfilia's dad. Also, Lamine may be partially responsible for that. Not maybe, is.
When the Seneschal informed us of these circumstances, I got to thinking. We could hold a Hatching Tide event here in Gridania, with a Gubu as the main attraction.
That's probably a good idea. People in Gridania aren't nearly as wary of Gubus.
Not only would this lift the spirits of Gridania's people, but it would prove to those in Ul'dah that the Gubu poses no danger. Surely that would put any doubts to rest.
Sure.
In fact, the performers have already arrived. Nonota and I were treated to a display of their show, and I must say, never have I seen a Gubu so pretty and sweet.
We're talking about Gubus, right? Big guys, skinny arms, sneeze on things. Out of all the paths forward we could have taken, this seemed to be the only one which might please all parties. I came to Gridania at once so I could act as a witness for my peers in Ul'dah. Since you're here, might you accompany me to the show? Someone as well versed in this realm's beastkin as you might be singularly qualified to tell us just how docile this Gubu is. I'm pretty well versed in beastkin, you could say that for sure. I expect quite a few eggs for my troubles. She would. Igeld would ask for egg. Eggs? Quite an unusual form of payment, but I believe Mistress Aliopo has plenty. Regardless, the look on your face says you agree to my proposal. Many thanks, and I look forward to what is sure to be a fascinating show. Well, means BF was a bit of a dick. Yeah, I remember when I resurrected him in one of the in the Alchemist quest line.
Well then, all is settled. The show of a lifetime awaits at Bent Branch Meadows. You had best not tarry.
Agreed! Let us make our way there and speak with Aldermund, the performer in charge. Oh, I can hardly wait. At least I'm not giving him quite as obnoxious of an accent as I did that one Crystal Braves Lalafell. The one I hate.
The adorable Gubu is even now delivering egg-tastic cheer to all in Bent Branch Meadows. Go there and speak with Aldermund. I'm sure he'll be most eager to treat you to their show.
Yu Hase. Yeah, that guy. Fuck him. Fuck that guy.
I went to visit the Gubu along with Mistress Aliopo. I must say, I never realized just how adorable they could be.
This better be one cute-ass Gubu, I swear to God. Lalafell with the deepest voice. Does he have a deep voice? I don't remember him being voiced in a cutscene. But maybe he was, and I just don't remember it because I gave him, like, a high-pitched voice and a super obnoxious accent. Oh, it's a very pretty Gubu. Brr. He has one voice line in Japanese, they made it comically deep.
Oh, I don't believe I've ever been this close to one before.
Aldermund? Why not only some of the Mund? Oh, I didn't see you there. Can we help you?
Greetings! I am the Royal Senator. Is it a hard CH or is it a soft CH? I don't really know. Is it Seneschal? 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 Anyway, I'm like the big cheese. I don't know. In charge of making...
I'm just gonna read this guy's lines normal. In charge of making Little Lady's Day most memorable for all ladies of the realm. Mistress Aliopo has informed us that you have quite the show prepared for us. Ah, we've been waiting for you. You'll be hard-pressed to pick your job off the floor after you see what my Petey has in store for you. I've been watching over her ever since the day I found her wandering in the wilderness all by her lonesome. We spent ages looking for a family, but now I suppose we're all each other has. Petey, a lovely name, to be sure. And those flowers, are they peach blossoms? I dare say she is the very picture of a Little Lady's Day princess. I'm glad to hear that, and I know Petey is too. She thought of little else since the moment Miss Aliopo came to us with her peculiar request. Please call him Royal. Seneschal was his father. There's nothing in this world we love more than hearing an audience cheer, and I think this time we'll earn that and then some. Call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, Petey.
Oh, that's delightful.
That was astounding. Impressive, ain't it? And all it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that wasn't where the genius was required. Took us days and nights of racking our brains to figure out how to capture the spirit of 2 celebrations. In the end, though, I think we did about as good as a job as we did about as good a job as could have been expected. Now here comes the rub. Ever since we arrived in Gridania, Petey's been a little on edge. Hate to see her like this, but I think I figured out what's causing it. As you just saw, she's got no problem performing in front of an audience of 2. But when a whole gaggle of revelers shows up not too long ago, she just froze up. I see. She must not be used to such large crowds. Luckily, I managed to save the show by climbing atop her head. That set her mind at ease and helped her find her courage. But I ain't as young as I used to be, and my knees are already crying out in protest at the prospect of climbing her again. But you, on the other hand, I reckon you've got plenty of moms left in those adventurous legs of yours. Might I trouble you to join our merry troop and support Petey during her star turn? All you have to do is climb atop her and head toward the crowds. Show them our act and tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still plenty to go around. Yeah. Oh. This big mouth.
Trust me, Petey will love having you aboard. Now's our chance to get these eggs into the hands of the eager Gridanians. She's too timid to wander off on her own, so if something else demands your attention, she'll make her way back to me. Now get out there and give Gridania an egg surprise. Egg supplies!
Egg surprise!
What did I just see? Ah, this must be that performing Goobu I've heard so much about. Good show, good show. I think I'll get an egg of my own to remember this by.
Egg surprise!
That was amazing. The rabbits were so adorable. And that crown of peach blossoms is so pretty. I wonder if they give them out with the eggs. Let's go find out. Whee! Woo! Oh, I can fly.
Egg surprise!
Oh, my stars. What manner of... Oh, you're promoting hatching tide. Yes, yes. I knew that, of course. Splendid trick that was. Truly, I never knew Goobus to be so adept at anything besides eating, but you've expanded my horizons. Mayhap I'll partake in the festivities this year after all. Oh, God. The spirit of hatching tide is alive in Gridania. Return to Alderman and tell him of Petey's courageous performances.
Egg surprise!
Egg surprise! Good work, Igale. Same goes for you, Petey. I can hardly pass around the eggs fast enough. Grar! And it looks like Petey has managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovations are enough to conquer the seneschals. The dude. The big cheese. Grrr. There's not a single egg left. Good work spreading the word, Igale. Thank you. Petey Horn. Although I've been but a bystander in affairs so far, what I've seen has been truly inspiring. Petey is possessed not only of a kind heart, but the soul of an entertainer as well. I would have her be the main attraction of our stage in Ul'dah. On behalf of the Little Ladies' Day Planning Committee, I invite you to our city as honored guests. Well, I'm not one to decline such an eager invitation. Consider it accepted. But first, I'd best tell Miss Aliapo that she'll be needing more eggs. Go on to Ul'dah. We'll find our own way there before long. Wonderful. Then I shall depart at once and make the stage ready for your arrival. You've helped tremendously already, but there's no denying that Petey has taken a shine to you. Might you watch over her in Ul'dah for a while, just until she becomes accustomed to the crowds? Uh-huh. Grr, her. Petey appears excited for her next adventure, bringing joy to the hearts of the realm's little ladies. Let's go! Popcorn. Oh. Hey, man. Ah, you are arrived. You'll be glad to know that I've managed to win over the Planet Committee with my story of Petey's show. Bleh. Bleh. Excuse me. Ul'dah's gates will be cast wide for her arrival. They'll need to be. She's very big. She is a big lady.
If she's amenable to the idea, I would have her be the star attraction on this year's stage. But the first order of the day is spread the word. If we tell the citizens what we saw in Bent Branch Meadows, it is my hope that they will welcome Petey with open arms. And if her show is a success, then we will have managed a celebration which spans from Gridania to Ul'dah, painting smiles upon the faces of all the realm's little ladies and egg fanatics alike. Egg fanatics, eh? I shall stay here and drum up what interest that I can. I, Gale, pray head to the steps of Thal and do the same. Meet me at the stage afterwards, and together we can shower Petey with applause. I gotta go to Hal. Alright. Here we go. Whoop. The gold court. Hey, idiot. Bunny bunny banunny banunny. I didn't know Goobus were capable of anything more than mindless eating. Are you sure this show isn't just watching a beast chomping on hay? Ugh. Tom Bubu. So what if it is? You'll still have the chance to see a Goobu up close. Crowds of Gridania gave her a standing ovation. Bunny bunny banunny banunny. Well, when you put it that way. Besides, it's not as if I have aught else to do. Alright, look for me among the crowd. Bye! Well, this was a cutscene theme from 1.0. Ooh. That's right, you've been looking up, like, all sorts of, musical motifs used between, 1.0 and, like, modern FF 14. Distracted Citizen. Huh? A Goobu performer? Aren't they dangerous? I suppose a friend of mine was raving about the show she saw in Gridania. If it's the very same, I suppose it's worth a look. I don't remember the original context of that one, though. Ah. Wow, she didn't take any convincing at all. Elegant citizen! Bunny bunny banunny banunny.
A Goobu here in Ul'dah? Ugh. That dredges up terrible memories of the rampage I witnessed as a child. How do you know that won't happen again? Have you seen this Goobu with your own eyes? Yes, and she brought countless smiles to the people of Gridania. Is that so? Well, I see no reason why you would lie to me. Very well, I shall go. Perhaps in this way I can conquer my fears. Goodbye. The time of Petey's performance draws near. Speak with Royal Planet before she takes the stage. There we go. We got there. We got there eventually. Don't worry, ma'am. No political power-hungry elephant is involved in this event. That we know of. Oh, Petey. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. Grrr. The crowd's gotten even my knees shaken. I can't imagine what Petey must be feeling. There are a few people over there. My thanks, Eigild. It seems word has spread even further than I had hoped. And while this is cause for celebration, Petey appears to be intimidated by their expectant gazes. Grrr. Of course, you could just hop up there on her head and she'd calm down just like that, but we can't lean on you forever. Why don't you rally her spirits with some encouraging words, Eigild?
Seems she's warm to you, and I reckon she'd appreciate whatever you have to say. She can dazzle them. She just needs to believe. Emote. Rally. You can do it, Petey. Oh, she's fine now. Her beady little eyes. Oh, no, she's not. Damn. Truth be told, this is her first time performing alone in front of so many people. I can see why her legs won't listen to her heart. Little Lady's Day needs its princess! Get up there! Get up there, you beautiful Goobboo! Grr! That did the trick. You've really got a talent for lifting the spirits of the downtrodden, Guild. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We are in your debt, truly. It's almost time Lady Aliopo should have arrived by now, Guild. Pray join the bystanders and give Petey your hardiest cheer. Okay. Grrr! Petey's ready to take the stage. Join the other bystanders to see what she has in store for old-ass little ladies. Your words are like a drop of water on a hot day. I reckon Petey might even like you more than me. The show shall start anon. Go on, join the crowd, and lend your voice to the cheers. Let's fucking go. Oh! It's the songbirds! I didn't even notice them up there. And now for the final act. Bedecked in blooming flowers, this Goobboo princess has prepared something unforgettable for all the little ladies out there. Egg surprise. Took me a moment to realize they weren't player characters.
This is just how I envisioned it in my dream. And to think I ever believed Goobboos were not but wild beasts. Oh, I simply adore her. I'm going to go out and hug the first Goobboo I see. Just in the wild.
If Hatching Tide is even half as thrilling as this show, I'd best catch the next airship to Gridania. I'm gonna get so many eggs. I'm gonna shove 1,000,000 eggs up my... All's well that ends well. The little ladies get a great show and Hatching Tide gets more egg seekers.
Their smiles are like so many flowers in full bloom. Petey will be the talk of Ul'dah for moons to come.
That she will, that she will. I have to thank you, Miss Aliopo, for giving us both the chance to bring a little brightness to so many lives.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Wait, are the songbirds not going to be on stage anymore? No, they're still there. Oh, that's cool. The one all the way on the right is Nashu Makaraka's sister. Little fun fact for you. I reckon Petey had the most fun out of everyone here. Imagine if that was where the event headed and you had to go do a fate to stop dozens of people from getting into Wild Gooboo's AoE markers or something. No, it ends up being like those fucking posts that go around like every year around like Easter where it's just like, hey guys, rabbits aren't just like pets, like presents that you can give and then abandon. They're like, they're living creatures. They are a commitment. It's just like, listen, you can't go running out into the wild and just like hugging every Goobboo you see, okay? I know Petey was a delight, but come on, guys.
I've left Nonata in charge of goings-on in Gridania. Oh, would that she could see my dream come alive.
Grr, grr. You said it, Petey. Petey appears elated by the crowd's reaction and gazes at the stage longingly.
Thank you, Petey, for bringing joy to the citizens of Ul'dah, especially its little ladies. That was better than I could have imagined. Hatching Tide and Little Ladies' Day both will be remembered as the highlights of the year.
Couldn't have done it without your help, Igeld. We'll both be looking back on this experience with fondness for the rest of our lives. Speaking of which, I got to thinking maybe it's time I leave this performance business behind me and let Petey spread her wings. I think she'd be more than happy by your side if you'll have her.
She has wings?
As for me, I have it in mind to find a place to settle down and rest these old bones. I'd hate to tie Petey down just when she's found her passion. If you bring her along on your adventures, she'll be able to deliver smiles to corners of the world I've only heard tales of.
Are you sure you can manage without her?
Can't deny I already feel the tendrils of loneliness tugging at my heart. They'll lose their grip as long as I know Petey's with you. I look forward to hearing of her exploits as I while the days away.
I don't mean to be rude, but I am required at Gridania. Nonata must know just how perfectly my dream manifested.
Give the lass our regards, eh? I'll stay here in Ul'dah until the festivities end. Who knows? Maybe longer. And with that, allow me to thank you personally, Igeld. No princess in all the realm could have asked for a more devoted son-in-law. And that includes Petey. Seeing you dote upon her so dutifully reminded me why I volunteered for this position in the first place. Although Petey's show has concluded, Little Ladies' Day has not. Pray enjoy all that we have prepared.
And don't be a stranger in Gridania either.
There she goes. Blah 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 blah. We did it. She's Gubu and she's Grace. I know you and Petey will have adventures wilder than I could ever imagine. Make sure to come and visit and regale me with your tales, eh? The crowd is as lively as I've ever seen it. With that, Petey could be our star every year.
I'm a little... So, the Songbirds are always here for Little Ladies' Day, but I think there was only one year that they were, like, the focus of the, actual event. And that, like, you spoke with them, interacted with them, and everything. But, yes, the Mikote, who is part of the Songbirds, is Nashi Makaraka's little sister. Which I think is just neat. A little fun fact for you, she was actually so in 1.0, right? Rather than being able to create your own retainer, you could choose from, like, a few NPC retainers. And one of them was Nashi Makaraka. There's one who becomes an NPC that, like, the implication is that a bunch of the people he was retaining for, and he had, like, was holding on to money for, died in the calamity, and he just kept all of their riches, if I recall correctly. And I say it every time, but I know that Aliapo is just, like, Smith in terms of, like, family names. Like, there's a bunch of Aliapos across the realm. I like to think they're all immediate family members. Another Gegaruju. Oh, yeah, the Costa del Sol guy. Okay, so that is the event, which means it's time
to do some damage. Sky Pirates. Oh, I should actually... Hold on. Before I do anything else. Petey Horn. You know how in housing districts you can buy directly from retainers? You had to buy that way from other players in 1.0 in specific market wards in each town. Wow. Wild. Okay, where is... Here we go. Unquiet Trader. Sky Pirates!
Ah, you have the look of a lass who's seen her fair share of trouble. Mayhap you'd be willing to help me with mine. I need a capable sort to head into the Sea of Clouds and track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel built, so winning the contract to ferry supplies out to Cloudtop was a real weight off my mind. But it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse of her sails ever since. I can't help fearing the worst. What if she's run afoul of sky pirates? My creditors will have their ponds of flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far above the waves? Well, let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now that the airship production has, if you will excuse the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. I am itchy? No, I'm not. I'm good. Oh yes, this new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown, but the truth of their nature is right there in their name. Sky Pirates. Given half a chance, they'll strip you of your ship to every last scrap of cargo and cry yar har har as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That's where the shipment was bound, and inquire as to the fate of my poor ship. Oh, and my poor helmsman. Ask Runtramont. He'll know, if any man does. Yeah, alright. Runtramont. Oh, there he is. The supply airship has gone missing, you say? Well, that would certainly explain why our provisions are so late in arriving. I did, in fact, spy a vessel charting an erratic course northwards a short while ago, but as it seemed disinclined to make port here, I paid it little mind. Not the most compelling piece of evidence, I grant you, but I have witnessed naught else of interest. I suggest you investigate the landmass to the north. Rest assured, I will send word if I spy any other sign of our errant supply ship. Alright. Petey. Hailing from a place where the peach trees bloom, this winsome Gubu maiden was found and taken in by the traveling entertainer Altamont. After delighting the crowds on Little Ladies' Day, she made the decision to join you on your adventures in order to spread more cheer. Place these peach blossoms in your hair and become as princesses. Alditha. Let's go, Petey. Oh. The way that NPC describes that makes me imagine a pirate ship flying past you, and then the next moment you're falling down bare naked with no mount, no gear, nothing. Ooh, thunder rumble. Thunder rumbling. Hey guys, how's it hanging? We'll make some good coin from this haul, and then we'll see if this fool is worth the ransom. Hey man, you good? These guys aren't giving you any trouble, are they? Aid! Aid, I say! These villains mean to plunder my cargo! What we've got here, then? What have we got here, then? Think you're some sort of hero, do ya? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Well then, you won't mind if me mates here join the fun. Make for a more heroical tale, won't it? The tale of how 3 sky pirates fed a meddling little shite her own bloody eyes.
I don't think it's tired of that. Huh? Oh!
What the? Oh gods, I know that ship. It's...
So you're the Scrags that have been dragging our good name through the mud.
You're Red Bill Leofard. We ain't done naught to you or yours. What do you want with us?
Leofart?
Oh, he's doing the slow walk. He's doing the FF14 slow walk.
I think I made me position pretty clear. You take on the mantle of Sky Pirate, you agree to a certain code of conduct, and codes ain't worth much if folk go around breaking them. Frankly, lads, you're making us look bad, and we can't have that. No hard feelings, though, eh? Damn, alright. Shit.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Leofard. Thank you. I'm certain my master will wish to repay you.
If your employer does business in Ishgard, he likely knows a merchant or two what trades with me associates. Tell him to say it's for Leofard, and any reward shall reach me soon enough. The way they describe it is just like they talk about airship production taking off. And I know it's something that happened like before the game actually starts. But the way that they discuss it almost makes it sound like, oh yeah, they made like 3 mana cutters and then suddenly everybody had them for some reason. As for you, adventurer, it ain't often someone beats me to the scene, but then I'd expect not less from a hero such as yourself, Eigeld. Oh, my reputation precedes me. That is who you are, ain't it? I don't know too many other lasses with one of them marvelous mana cutters the Ironworks dreamed up. Yeah, that's me. Well then, it seems you've saved me the trouble of tracking you down. I've been hoping to have a word with you, you see. Aww. I'll put it to you straight. I need someone to help out with a little venture I have in mind. Someone used to taking a few risks. Now, this wouldn't be no black-hearted brigand's work, so don't go worrying yourself on that account. Unlike them thieving curs just now, I don't hold with robbing honest folk. Real pirates don't steal things. For me, you see, the Sky Pirate's life is all about freedom. The freedom to go where you will, to find out what lies beyond the next cloud. If you're interested in joining us on an adventure worthy of the name, then look for me standard in the northern reaches of the Blue Window. Someone will be waiting there to greet you. Oh, okay. Bye. What a weird dude. Alright. Let's go, Petey. You are the designated mount for this for this stream. That's enough of that. Wow, you guys are really just kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, huh? Can you imagine being like the person that's just like, hey, you need to go here and wait for Eigeld's Shork to show up. And they're just like, I just have to wait? There's nothing out here, though. Yeah, but wait.
That's far enough, stranger. If you value your life, tell me true. Did you stumble across this marker by chance, or are you here by invitation?
Are you here by invitation? Yeah.
Then that would make you the hero the captain said to watch out for. Well met. The name's Stasia. Leofard would call me his right-hand woman, but I feel more like his bloody nursemaid, God's truth be told. Ahem. Anyway, my thanks to you for coming to hear him out. If you'd follow me, I'll take you to the Red Bill's nest.
Oh, that's fun. Whoop. And there goes a piece of popcorn.
Come to you in person, and still you refuse my offer. Arrogant fool. On the subject of arrogance, Radlia, I bow to your superior knowledge. But that's all the blowing you'll get from me. All the bowing you'll get bowing. Fuck! As I've told you a dozen times before, I ain't no one's lackey. But my dear Leofard, how else do you propose to survive an expedition into the ghost ship? I would fear for my life with naught but your feeble crewmates at my back. While I'd fear for my life with your mangy crew at my back on account of them being murderous, untrustworthy bastards to a man. Eh?
What a fucking expression.
I thought you cleverer than this, Red Bill. But no matter. I always get what I want in the end. 'Tis merely a question of method. Hello. Now there's a face I've not seen before. You don't have the look of one of Leofard's little birds. She's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? You know, when someone is invited instead of just bursting through the door whenever she damn well pleases. Grr. Okay, bye. She seemed nice. That was Radlia, captain of the Talons. She knows Leofard's the best sky pirate alive, and the fact you won't join her sticks in her craw.
I knew a guy that got something stuck in his craw once. Turned out it was a t-shirt.
Are you gonna let them talk to you like that, Captain? We should teach them Red Bills some respect. Patience. When all of this is over, we shall see who rules the skies. Smirk. Why did you say smirk out loud? Shut up. Hey, you got some cool bottles on your ship. Can I have one?
Oh.
Can I get the big one? Ho there, hero. I promise you high adventure, and high adventure you shall have, but we plan to board the Sea of Clouds' very own ghost ship. Wow, fucked up if true. Oh, what folk have been taken to calling one anyway. Every day for the past few weeks has brought with it a new sighting of the selfsame vessel, a massive airship of queer design adrift on the wind. It was designed by a queer? Being a curious lot, there were a few buccaneers who tried exploring below decks, but not one of them's been seen since. And so naturally, they're saying the ship is cursed. Well, haunted. Like I said, an honest-to-God's ghost ship. My guess is she's another relic left behind by the Oligons, but we won't know for sure till we've had ourselves a good poke around inside, and liberated whatever ancient treasure she's got moldering away in her hold, of course. But before we start dividing up the spoils, we've got to find the damn thing, which is why we've been working on a special new device. Bah, finding her will be the easy part. What we can't do without is a veteran explorer what ain't afraid to fling herself face first into the jaws of danger. That's me! Now, I know you're a gallant champion of the people and all, but strip away the fame and glory and I'll wager you're still an adventurer at heart. So what do you say, Aigale? Fancy a plunge into the unknown at the side of the Red Bills? Fancy a plunge into the unknown is my legal middle name. Then it's settled. Let's pay a visit to our crewmate, Utata. She's been working on a way to track the vessel. Utata? Utata? Utata-tata? Greetings. The name's Utata. I suppose you'd call me the Red Bill's Chief of Engineering, Smithing, Carpentry, Magitech. If it's part of an airship, I can fix it. Just don't expect to see me waving a cutlass and swinging over the rails. There's fighting to be done. Well, that's what we have you for.
Cool. To rule the skies.
Well met, ladies and gentle pirates. Now that we appear to have our hero, I'm happy to report we've overcome the last obstacle to boarding the ghost ship.
Meaning your project is proceeding as planned.
That it is, Captain. I knew this would be the perfect place to take readings. The scant amounts of background ether make it easy to follow the derelict's trail. The ghost ship has what Utata tells us is a unique etheric signature. She's been building a device what can sniff out this particular spectral flavor and point us in the right direction. I call it the Ecto Compass. It's allowed me to collect some solid data on the vessel's movements and plot a reliable intercept course. No groping blindly through the clouds for us. All the ships are loaded and ready to fly. Just say the word, Captain.
Utata, you'd best stay here out of harm's way. Keep an eye on them ether trails, yeah? Yeah?
Aye, Captain. Grab an armload of treasure for me.
Now, we've got no way of knowing what's waiting for us on that cursed hulk, Aigale, so you'd best bring along a few mates what you know you can trust. Don't hurt to be too careful, seeing as how you'll be going in first and all. I did tell you you'd be going in first, didn't I? I will. You will. The rest of us will be guarding the rear, just in case Radley and her brood decide to stick their beaks in where they ain't wanted. Don't worry, she'll not get past us, so you can concentrate on carving a path into the ship's belly. Okay. An honest-to-God's ghost ship. Ooh, this is gonna be an adventure and a half. Yeah? The Void Arc is now accessible. Vark, vark, vark. And away we go. Well, away we go. More than 30 minutes? Jesus Christ! Alright, well. And now we wait. So I watched the first 2 episodes of X-Men 97 today. I had wanted to wait until... I wanted to rewatch the entire series, but didn't end up doing that. Because that's like... The 90s X-Men cartoon went on for, like, a while. You know? Like, that was a long-running cartoon. So there was kind of a lot. Do I want a faster queue? I wouldn't say no. Actually, hold up. We've got 3 tanks already, as well as 1 healer and 4 DPS. So I might not need to worry. But yeah, I watched the first couple episodes. It's really good. I highly recommend checking it out. A lot of cool shit from Cyclops and Magneto so far, which I found interesting. Because, like, Cyclops is generally treated as mostly a joke to the lay person. I say that with affection. Not everybody is going to be familiar with, like, how fucking dope-ass cool Cyclops can actually be. I mean, for God's sakes, he's Sonic's dad. No. But yeah, then there's, Magneto factors into it in a really big way because, this was in, like, one of the trailers, so it's not, like, a huge spoiler or anything. The series takes place a year, I think, after, Charles Xavier is assassinated by a character named Henry Gyrick, who was in the original series, and also in the first movie, technically. I mean, technically he's being impersonated by Mystique in the movie. And, oh, fuck! Okay, we're good. It scared the shit out of me. Anyway, Charles Xavier's assassinated. And in his will, he leaves the X-Mansion and the X-Men to Magneto. But yeah, pretty cool first couple episodes. I'm looking forward to see where the show goes from here. I need to remember... I did a little bit of machinist work prior to this stream to, like, kind of get back into the groove. But I'm really hoping that I can... Okay. 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 Okay, so far so good. Oh, wait, no. Hot shots for when I've got the bomb. That's right. I think the Void Arc is really cool, but I don't really know how I feel about, like, a lot of this particular Alliance Rage is kind of on the whole. Oh, what's that guy doing? Oh, shit. Like, it's not necessarily my favorite, but, you know, to be fair, I'm a fucking slut for your Hot Dark Apocalypse, so... Oop. Okay. I'm starting to get back into a groove of how this particular class works. Blech. Okay. Helm of Maiming, pass. Boots of Striking, agreed. I don't know if I have the boots. Visually speaking, the Void Arc gear is pretty good. Alright, where are we headed for, folks? Ah, the Tuxedo Worm. I thought it was neat that so many members of the original... Oh, fuck! I thought it was neat that so many of the members of the original voice cast for the 90s X-Men cartoon returned for the new series. That's always good to see. Damn, I didn't get the boots. Oh, we do have a samurai on our team, so they're probably going to get any sort of striking stuff. I always fucking forget how this one works, I'm gonna be honest. Oh god, that was really loud in my ears. Okay, it sounds like I'm in the correct place anyway. So that's good. Oh, it's involved. Okay. Right. This is where the main boss does like the big dumb attack. I don't know what it's called. The thing that can wipe everybody out if they're not hiding. That thing. Is somebody's res macro the lyrics to Tell Me Why by the Backstreet Boys? Oh, well, never mind. Okay. I think I'm doing pretty good so far. Gauntlets of maiming, I will pass. Half gloves of striking. Greed. Got nothing but maiming and striking here so far. Well, like, if that samurai wants that maiming gear, or that striking gear, they're gonna get the striking gear. Whee! Get a load of that guy. I remember him from an earlier dungeon. Oh. Oh. Don't like that. I wonder if I should try hitting him with a... I was thinking about trying to hit him with the, God, that is loud in my ears. Hold on 1 second. Turn that down slightly. There we go. Oh, everybody ran off without me. The burden of speeding up the party must weigh a Peloton. I get it, Peloton. Hello, Kane and Amanda. I'm not hitting Peloton because I keep forgetting I have it because I don't usually play this class. Anyways, I think the 2 dancers we have are taking care of it anyway, so... I don't know why I keep hitting auto crossbow. I don't know what some of these do, I'm just kind of hitting buttons. I didn't really take the time to read my tooltips, unfortunately. I was just like, what's my combo? Let me just make sure I've got that down. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kane and Amanda. Appreciate that. Oh, shit. Hold up. They got the other one. It's fine. Oh, foobar. Are you ready for some foobar? That's fucking foobar right there. None of that pansy-ass, dick-tugging, smile for the camera bullshit. Men puke. Men poop on the field. Oh. No, I didn't mean you had to do that now. Is it bad that I think this boss is cuddly? Absolutely not. Oh, goo, goo, ew, ew, ew. But genuinely, you do you. Aha! Minus the bar for the attacking you. Just looks so jiggly and soft. It does. Boots of casting, I'll greed that. Mail of maiming, I will pass. Could be like a big, like it could be a big stress ball. Or like one of those like squishy stress dolls that like you squeeze it and the eyes pop out. Hey girl, hey. What? Oh. Knuckles! Yeah, I'm ready. Can't believe this boss has snakes for legs. You butter believe it. Are the snakes the legs? Oh yeah, kinda. Oh! Well, yeah, let's, alright, everybody group up. Good job, everyone. Eep! We're okay. It didn't skip Snake Day. Our fate shall be throttled in serpent's coils. Oh, the snacks. We might need to separate these guys. They're a little too close. Yeah, someone's saying separate the snakes in chat. You gotta... Man, come on. Make like a banana and split. So really wish F14 a playable Mamias, though I understand why not. You will have to make do with them being a tribal quest line like the rest of us. Okay, I think I'm doing pretty good machinist-wise right now. Oh, look at her. Alright. Weh. Wah! Hate it. Hate that. Drill! Damn. I was hoping I would get that up. Oh no! We weren't quick enough. Oh hey, I got the Void Arc Boots of Casting. I'm glad. You guys gotta separate the snakes. Ooh, sinister. That just means left-handed. Did you know? For some reason, I thought for some reason you had to look away from the enemies, both the character pointed away and the camera pointed away. You just want to cuddle. No, your character just needs to be looking away. You can look directly at him. I can't believe we did that on Little Ladies Day of all things. There's so many bunnies on our team. There's like 4. This party is half bunny. Oh, let's do, hold up, player commendations. Pass on that. Pass on that. Jacket of Aiming. How's that look? I kind of like that look, actually. Like, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll need that. Hell yeah. Breeches of Aiming. Yeah, why not? Gloves of Healing. Pass. Gloves of Aiming. Wait, why did I greet it? That was silly of me. That was a dumb thing to do. I don't know why I chose greed instead of need. Big rock. Bugger me. I'm regretting the voice I gave this guy. Bugger me. I expected danger, but not a hellspawn bleeding nightmare made flesh like that. Didn't stop you and your mates, though, did it? That's some crew you've got there, and no mistake. No mistake what? Bunny? Oh, you found like a literal treasure chest. That's wild. Right then, let's have a look inside that dirty great coffer type thing. Someone tells me it's filled to the brim with booty. You could say that. I was so confused by the greed need system for so long. I thought greed was I want this and need was give it to who needs it most. Yeah, not so much. But, you know. Don't look at me. I never moved a muscle. Whoa. I went through that whole dungeon without wearing my protective eyewear. Oh, hey, man. What in the 7 hells is that bastard doing?
This way! Swiftly now!
I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep that up, actually. Can anyone else see that talking cat over there? Bloody hell, this adventure's getting queerer by the minute. This adventure's gay as hell. Still, I'd rather take my chances with the Prattling Post than stay here. Get your things, mateys, we're leaving. What about the loot? You can't spend it when you're dead. We either follow the furball or make friends with the spell-slinging Voidborn. Your choice. God damn it. How's an honest sky pirate meant to make a living? Yeah, we should go. Seems normal. For Eigeld, it was Tuesday. Damn, that thing big.
the ship breaking up. Is he trying to bring her down?
No, it doesn't seem like that. This seems like a big laser type of deal. Is this a big laser type of deal? Oh, that's some fucking Hideaki Anno shit.
The Excuse me. The Void Scent is attempting to initiate a dimensional displacement, but the gate, it cannot possibly be large enough for the entire ship.
Meowdy, by the way.
Meowdy, partner. You know, like Nya? The Queen's coffin! He takes it beyond our reach!
What the fuck you talking about, cat? Damn, alright. Well, there doesn't seem to be much point hanging around here. Let's get back to solid ground. Uh-huh. Popcorn. It's so weird seeing this because I've done these alliance raids dozens of times, but I skipped the story on my first time and never checked what I missed. Well, now you know. I guess I just open up a floor portal? A floortal? Yeah. I mean, technically it's not the floor. It's like clouds. Like a cloud portal. Like a cloud door. Like a clore. Anyway. Curious cat. Hey, ask me anything. Anyway.
What kind of cat is that anyway? And what was it doing on that ship?
Ew. Fucked up and weird looking.
Long has it been since my paws have trodden aught but those cursed decks. Ah, would that I had made landfall under better circumstances.
Aye, 'twas a bit touch and go in places, I grant you. Here we all are, and all with our bits still attached. God, I hope so. This calls for a foaming flagon of... Hold on. Am we missing someone? Did I tell Utada to wait for us here?
Never fear, we've been keeping the girl company. Ah, beans. But enough about her. Did you see the cannon on that ship? As you know, my dear Leofard, I am not easily moved, but the sheer power on display set me all a-quiver.
Fucked up, if true. Well, I hope you're content to admire it from afar. That vessel ain't for the likes of you and me.
Do not presume to measure me by your own limitations. Besides, I believe I've shown how resourceful I can be. Which brings me neatly to the point. You have in your possession a device capable of tracking the ghost ship. Hand it over, or your engineer shall suffer the consequences.
I don't wanna... Oh. Damn, alright. Here you go. Thank you.
Haha, the palm of my hand. Perfect. A compass pointing the way to my just reward. A weapon like that belongs in the hands of one with the will to use it. But our engineer can't suffer the consequences. Engines don't have ears. Damn. You got them there. Come, lads. Our business here is concluded. See you later, fuckers. I'm sorry, Captain. They caught me off guard. You get a bang on the head or summit? The man I know would never give in to scum like her without a fight. Unless... What did you do to the compass? Who, me? Not. Besides slipping a link pearl into its case and like, haha, so long as Radley keeps it close, and you can be damn sure she will, we'll know exactly what them thieving bastards are planning. Anyone care to wager how long it'll take her to notice me little gift? Oh! That's very clever and all, but how are you proposing to stop her from getting her hands on that derelict and its great big cannon? I ain't worked that part out yet, but I expect it'll start with us keeping a close eye on the Talons. Before we get at any of that, though, I've got some questions what need answering. You wish to know more of the Void Ark, the ghost ship, as you call it. The Void Ark, so that's its proper name. I'd like to hear whatever you'd care to tell us, puss. And I, for my part, am curious to hear your stories. Ere we continue, however, I must insist that you address me by my proper name. Name unpronounceable. Okay, so I don't know if it's... Alright, so here's the thing, right? It's supposed to be Keshi, right? That's how it's supposed to be pronounced. But, like, didn't they recently say that in FF7 Rebirth it was going to be pronounced as Kate Sith? So who can really say? It is a mystery, the likes of which we may never know the answer to. Anyways, let's go with Keishi. Keishi, I will not respond to puss or cat, and most decidedly not furball. Nya? I love his little steppies. And they confirmed it as a pronunciation that doesn't align with the IRL inspiration they took it from. Yeah, that's what I figured. My tale begins long, long ago in the city of Mach, which once stood in the lands of Yafaim. Yafaim? I don't know how any of this is properly pronounced, so we're just gonna run with it. The sorcerers of Mach were masters of destructive magics, and they brought that terrible power to bear against Amdapor and Nim in the War of the Magi. I've been to Amdapor. The titanic forces they unleashed, however, took a heavy toll upon the land, ultimately resulting in a colossal flood that drowned the realm of Eorzea, a catastrophe which my master, High Void Mage Cessair, was wise enough to foresee. Wait. Colossal flood? Are you talking about the Sixth Umbral Calamity? I suppose you would know it as such. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. When they learned of the fate that awaited them, the Machi Magi began construction of a gargantuan vessel that would bear their people to the skies and to safety. The operation of the Void Ark, as the ship came to be called, was entrusted to Cessair. Prior to that, of course, my master had been a prisoner in her own home, confined for her outspoken opposition to the war. So the Ark was meant as a sanctuary. Then how did it come to be so, what happened to all the people? And where did all the Void Scent come from? By what power do you imagine such a massive craft remains aloft? The energy required to raise the Ark was siphoned from over 1,000 otherworldly servants sealed within the vessel. Damn, fucked up if true. Advances in Machi sorcery were made for one reason and one reason only. Cataclysmic destructive power. This is where black magery comes from. Black magic, by the way. The sorcerers of Mach were black mages. Andapor is where, like, white magic comes from.
And they had a big dumb fight. And it caused the 600 volt calamity. Which I believe was the calamity of water, if I recall correctly. I actually forget how the calamities work. Calamity, how do you work?
Calamity.
I don't think my cat's paying attention to me. And the swiftest and most dangerous method of acquiring that power was through the enslavement of void-sent entities.
So the creatures on the derelict, they broke free from your master's control.
Uh-huh. His eyes are just massive, weird. Excuse me. At the very heart of the Ark, the Void Mages had entombed a great ruler of the Void Sent, Skalak, the Shadow Queen. But in order to control so potent a prisoner, a mage of adamant will was required, and being Mark's preeminent sorcerer, Cessair was deemed best qualified. Were it otherwise, my master might never have been released from her own imprisonment. Grr, my tiny fist quivers with rage. Yet even with Cessair's peerless skill, the Shadow Queen could not long be subjugated. One after another, the Lesser Void Sent awoke and ran rampant within the ship. In the end, Cessair and the 53 Void Mages aboard the Ark sacrificed their own life energies to return the fiends to their coffins, leaving me, a lowly familiar, to watch over a derelict prison. Wow. Huh. If I remember me Umbraleris right, the stuff you just described happened more than 1,500 years past, which is a good while by anyone's measure. And since everything seems to have been quiet on board your boat till just recently, I'm thinking something unusual must have happened to wake the inmates up. Am I warm? One day, a void scent that had taken the shape of a bat flew into the ship. At first, it was little more than a nuisance that I brushed away, but the longer it remained on the Ark, the stronger it seemed to become. Eventually, I could not contend with its power, and it began shattering seal after seal. Wow. Bunny Bunny Banunny. You have faced this bat-winged fiend before. It would seem, then, that the creature survived the encounter, and that he intends to celebrate his restoration by liberating his queen. Yeah, you fight Diablos much earlier in the game. Well, that explains that then, except for one small detail, namely where the queen's coffin went. After it fell out of the ship's belly, I'm assuming it didn't just disappear, right? You recall the great rift that the Ark's cannon ripped in the sky? That was the Void Gate. Such a portal opens a temporary path through the void, allowing the ship to travel almost instantaneously from one location to the other. The Void Sent, as you saw, only opened a gate large enough to displace the coffin. As for the coffin's destination, however, that is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. But it either went to Ireland or Italy. We're not really sure just yet. Probably Ireland. I beseech you, conquerors of the Ark, help me find the Queen's coffin ere the wards binding Skathak are dispelled. I'm pronouncing Skathak funny on purpose. Smells to me like an adventure, and who knows what ancient Maki treasures we might stumble on along the way. Gods know they'll make a nice change from all them Allagan tombstones we've been collecting. You guys have Allagan tombstones? Aye, we'll help you. I'm not risking me hide for the sake of the realm, you understand, but I'll be damned if I let either Rodlia or that bat-winged bastard take the freedom of the skies from me. You care only for how you might be inconvenienced? If the Shadow Queen were to return, it would have dire consequences for this entire star. Man, he's looking to help you. Take the W. Count your blessings, Furball. I said we'd help, didn't I? Before we go rushing off in search of that coffin, though, there's preparations to be made. You might as well get back to your usual heroical employment, Igeld. I'll let you know when it's time to round up your mates again. Okay. So this is going to be the end of, like, the first leg of Void Arc. And we'll do the rest of it next week.
The time is nigh, my dear Talons. Soon we shall seize control of the ghost ship and all its power, and rule the skies from here to the ends of the world. Everyone's really excited about ruling the skies. Yoo-hoo! You can tell she's the boss because she's the one person not in identical clothes. Was there anything else I wanted to take care of prior to ending the stream? Let's see. I guess we'll head back to Ishgard. But that's going to be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, co-host, at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream. The chat blocker was done by my friend Molly, who you can find on Twitter at GingerIsASpice. That's GingerIsASpice. Does fantastic work. Takes commissions. You know who else takes commissions? Are Audrey and B, who made my VTuber model. They are Team Catple, TEAMCATPLE, basically everywhere. Inkeep, here we go. So you should go check their stuff out. And, you know, commission them. And that's, when I say basically everywhere, I of course mean Twitter, Tumblr, co-host, Blue Sky, VGen. Use their VGen if you want to commission them. Don't email them, they'll email you. If you do... What am I trying to say? Hold on. Don't DM them either. If you do DM them, don't be weird. Please don't be weird to my friends. But speaking of Team Capel, they will be back here tomorrow, joining me in the start of Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon, which I'm very excited to get started on because I love that game. Saturday, we will be doing a one-off stream of Silent Hill, The Short Message. And next week, Wednesday, we'll be doing Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion. And next Thursday, we will be doing some more Final Fantasy XIV and continuing the Shadow of Mach questline. Let me see. Do I know anybody else streaming right now? Let me take a quick look. Ooh, Riley's streaming. Okay, we're going to go ahead and raid Digitamer Riley. So stick around for that. And I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.